Hello, everybody. I realized yesterday when we reviewed that we didn't spend a whole lot of time actually looking at polymer synthesis. And so I thought I'd record this as just a quick review of the reactions I expect you to know on the exam. So for polyesters, we can make polyesters in three ways that you're responsible for. There's additional ways like ester interchange and other things that we talked about. The first is a hydroxy acid, and if you remember, that's an AB type polymerization. And then we can react a diol with a diacid or a diacid chloride, and that would be an AABB reaction. So these two, the AABB reaction would be like when we had red and blue squinks and we made a chain. This would be if we just had red or blue squinks and we made a chain. Squigs. Anyway, so let's look at a hydroxy acid very quickly. So if I have a hydroxy, something in the middle, and that you always just copy exactly how it is, and then an acid on the other end. So if we have N of those and the correct reaction conditions, the OH group from the acid is the leaving group. It's actually an OH minus. It grabs a proton from the alcohol. So I can see that I have water, and I'm going to have N water, 1 per repeat unit. So I have NH2O plus, I'm going to write down everything else I have left. I have the O, the stuff in the middle, the carbonyl. I'm going to end up, because this is an AB type polymerization, I'm going to end up with 1 linkage per repeat unit. The ester linkage is the wraparound. Carbonyl oxygen for the ester linkage. So I need to put that wraparound bond with my parentheses and my number of repeat units. So that's the reaction of a hydroxy acid to form a polyester. If we want to look at a diol reacting with a diacid, I can have my diol, make that a different color. I have N of those plus N diacid OH carbonyl, whatever's in the middle. Okay. And when the reaction conditions are correct, these polymerize. And in this case, we still have the OH minus as the leaving group from the acids. Each one is going to have take a proton from the alcohol. So now I can see I've got 1 water here and 1 water here. So I'm going to form 2 water molecules per repeat unit. 2NH2O. Now, if I write down what I have left, I have O, the stuff in the middle, oxygen, I have carbonyl, stuff in the middle, carbonyl. So the first ester bond forms here in the middle, and the second ester bond is the wraparound bond. Now, I'm grabbing just a different color pen. So if I replace these OHs with chlorines, everything's the same. The Cl minus is the leaving group. I still end up with this piece and this piece that polymerize to form this exact same thing, but this is different. So think about what that should be. It's simply HCl, and we'd have 2NHCl. So those are the 3 reactions that you need to know for polyesters.